Hey guys, welcome to Wok K, and we're going to make some chicken soup for the soul this episode. You want to start with 500 grams of mushrooms. And I have mixed the mushroom caps and the longer stem mushrooms like enoki together. We will be slicing off the base to get rid of that soil and putting it aside. Next, we're going to marinate the chicken with some pepper and some salt, with MSG by the way, which I think has received so much hate that it doesn't deserve. I've added some soy and sugar as well to the mix, and will now be adding just a touch of mirin. Now you really want to get the chicken mixed up very nicely in the marinade, along with some sesame oil. And you want that to really absorb into the meat so that it's tender, juicy, and tasty all the way through. For mushroom stems, I actually enjoy shredding them with my hands, kinda like chicken. I find it makes the pieces easier to eat in a stew. Now I am just slicing up the mushroom caps and putting them aside as well to join the rest of their fungi friends. Did you hear about the mushroom at the party? Now we are with the leeks once again and slicing them finely as usual. White ends and green ends separated because more buttery and more sharp, like we used in the unagi pizza recipe. Now I'm just slicing up a spare dark green end of the leek. This is for topping the stew at the end. Next, we want to peel some ginger, and I'm using a knife now, but later on I teach you guys a really nifty trick that I've learned from my mom. And that is to use a spoon to peel it instead. Now we are slicing the ginger really thinly because we want to fry it later on and get that nice it's so slow to do, it is so worth it. It really adds so much depth to the flavor, and it adds that unique kind of smoke to balance out the richness of the chicken. Next, we're going to use Mizuna, but alternatively you can use watercress or spinach as well. I am now adding cornstarch to the chicken, and this gives it that silky texture, but I've added it in after marinating it, just because I want to make sure the chicken manages to absorb as much of the pure marinade as possible. Now I'm adding 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil and sesame oil to a pot on medium-low heat. We are now going to fry our sliced ginger, which is a painstaking endeavor, and it takes up a good chunk of your stew time, but it's extremely worth it once it's done. I constantly stir my ginger because I want to make sure that it doesn't burn, and it also gives it a very even cook, even though it might be more tedious than just leaving it there. We are adding 10 grams of butter and the white ends of the leek, giving it a good saute so that it gets all buttery and smooth and leaky. And I love my leeks. Ever since I've come to Japan, it's been leek city basically. I am obsessed with the vegetable. I am now adding the sharper end, the dark green end of the leek, and the remaining ginger. I have made the first half smoky and the second half not as smoky because this adds more heat. Now 10 grams of butter and all the mushroom caps, and give it a good saute. I'm adding in the chicken and giving that a stir as well, just to cook it on the outside and wrap it in that buttery goodness. And then adding the bag of stock, 500 milliliters of water, and the rest of the vegetables. Bring it to a boil, lift the lid and give it a good stir, and it should smell sublime at this point. Now we're almost done, just tweaking with some soy, some salt, and a bit more mirin. You want to tweak this to taste, then top it with some sesame for extra charred goodness, the leek that we chopped at the start, some shredded seaweed, and also some nori sprinkles. And there you have it, some deliciously hearty Asian chicken stew for the soul. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and subscribe for more content weekly. I will see you guys soon.